now because there's been a case of swine flu in Scotland, which, quote, fulfills the WHO requirement of community transmission in 2 or more regions, that the WHO are about to raise the pandemic level from 5 to 6, even though, swine flu has proven less deadly than the common influenza.
Which allows them to go around laws. Which allows them to basically suspend laws and bring in that George Bush, now Obama emergency. And they're saying, as I predicted, it will mutate in the fall and kill everybody. That's probably hype too, folks. But to fearmonger everyone into taking the new special triple shot, now you got to have 3 flu vaccines every year, Paul.
The good news is that there was a Reuters article yesterday which did a survey and said that only a third of Americans would take a swine flu vaccine, and that's just after all the fear-mongering. So imagine if it happens again in a few months, that number will be even less. So at least. Hey,
did we send you that San Francisco Chronicle article where they were admitting the CIA released the swine fever flu in Cuba? That's declassified, and that almost every swine flu outbreak, 1918. 1976, happens at military bases after they're vaccinated, and then admitting the swine flu shots in the 70s killed a bunch of people. I mean, they're going to shoot people up and they're going to die, and then they just say, that's how it is. I mean, it's such baloney, Paul.
Right, and then we had the Professor Gibbs a few days ago saying that it looked like it was manufactured in a lab, or accidentally released from a vaccine lab, as is always the case.
By the way, have we gotten the CNN and MSNBC to apologize for attacking us, saying we were kooks for saying it was engineered?
Not that I know of, no.
That doesn't matter. They're discredited scum anyways. Paul Watson, great job. We'll be talking to you again throughout the weekend. And going into next week, we'll be right back with Mr. Skelton of the London Guardian. I heard he ran into the police.
We're on the mark.
We are having a money bomb because we built the new radio/TV studio here, but we can get the space next door to us. The last money bomb was only enough to move to these studios and build this. We need another money bomb to build the official TV studios. We ran out of money. And we've already raised $15,000. That would buy one decent studio camera, but we buy even cheaper ones that are $5,000. But the point is, it takes a lot of money to do this, even on the cheaps. So the money bomb is coming up June 11th. You can go ahead and donate now, PayPal, credit card, or mail it in. You'll put it there on the thermometer we have, going towards $250,000, $50,000 that we need. That's our goal, and that was what the money bomb did a year ago. That it helped us move into these facilities, hire more people. I mean, we spent every dime of it on this operation. Every dime of the money donated in the money bomb will also go to expand what we're doing here, ladies and gentlemen. So again, I want to ask folks to go there and pledge to give on that date of June 11th. Or if you want to go ahead and give now, you can do that as well. It's kind of a pledge drive we are doing here. Another way to support us is your PrisonPlanet.tv membership's now 5 years up and running. We keep adding new functions, more videos, live feeds for the PrisonPlanet.tv members. Also, you can get all of the DVDs and films I produce and the other films we carry at Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com. Like the new Aaron Russo interview. It's the interview we released on the web for free, but some added behind-the-scenes parts of the interview we didn't put out, and a modern commentary by myself with modern events that have happened, and a lot more. So you can get that as well at Infowars.com or by calling toll-free 888-253-3139. We have also, in closing, started taking the best interviews every month and putting out a new video. And the first edition of this is out with David Icke, Alan Watt, the Austin Police Chief, Joe Rogan, a bunch of other people, 2-hour film in high quality, digital quality, and a lot more. That is now available, and that is now shipping now at Infowars.com. It is the DVD Arsenal Volume 1, and we're going to have a lot more of these coming out in the next few weeks. Okay, and then after we're caught up, it'll be every month one comes out. They're going to be coming out every week now for the next few weeks. We got 4 or 5, because we're doing January, February, March, April, doing those first 4 months now. Okay, enough about that. Let's go to our guest joining us from right outside the Bilderberg conference. He is a London Guardian reporter, and we really do appreciate Mr. Skelton coming on the show today. Charlie Skelton, I heard you had problems again today with the supposed no free speech in the EU.
I did. I've had a strange day. I genuinely wanted to have a quiet day, keep my head down, not be arrested, and just write some reports on Bilderberg. It didn't turn out that way because when I got up, went out of a hotel, I realized instantly I was being followed by plainclothes policemen, and it's been one of the most surreal days of my life. I've never been followed before. I'm not by girls, obviously, but not by plainclothes Greek policemen. And anyway, so yeah, I've just gone to the hotel. To the local police station for the second time today in order to complain about this, because I thought I'm going to try and deal with this rationally. I went lunchtime and I said, look, I'm not a threat. I think there's something badly wrong if you're following me around here. You know who I am. You've checked me out. I'm not a terrorist. I'm not about to kill David Rockefeller. I'm nothing. I'm a nobody. Can you call them off? It's just getting annoying. And they were very nice, and they said, yes. And then I didn't see anything for a couple of hours, and just now I suddenly went, oh, here we go. I'm being followed again. And I've been really badly followed again for the last... I've been followed now. This is weird. I'm on the phone, I'm being followed. It sounds very strange saying that, I'm being followed. But I'm being followed by a plainclothes policeman along the street.
Oh, try having 4 of them start punching you and saying you better stop reporting on this. That's the next level of this, Mr. Skelton. That's happened to me before. Now, let's expand on this. Where are you? Where are the goons? You ought to just pull over and walk over and talk to them. Or they'll probably drive past you. I would pull over, or if you're not in a car, stop. Act like you're afraid, because they get off on that. Then they'll start coming up closer, get photos, and run up and talk to them with the phone. That's the way I would do this.
Well, I've had a few conversations with them, and, I had one about 20 minutes ago with a guy where and I hate to say this about a police force of which I don't have much experience, but they don't seem very good. I mean, I'm nothing. I don't really. my experience of trying to avoid.
No. Tyranny's always run by guys that. No. I mean, they're guys that always. It's a mix in Soviet Russia, Communist China, Nazi Germany, East Germany, of people that look like they're 14 years old, as I've seen the photos, with pot-bellied thugs. This is tyranny. Yeah. Always has morons working for it. So
yeah.
Where are you now? Let's go talk to him right now. You were saying you were.
I can't. They've gone now. There was a guy on a motorcycle. He's circled off. I headed towards him. He's circled off. So he'll be replaced in a minute. It's perfectly unbelievable. I wrote today. It's like being in my own episode of The Equalizer. It's just extraordinary. And
now, what are you going to do when the media says, hold on, let me stop you, Mr. Skelton. What are you going to do when newspapers say you're a liar, Bilderberg doesn't exist, and none of this happened?
Well, I think I would refute that.
And they'll call you a kook. They'll say they'll say Greece doesn't exist. You understand? That's how they operate. I'm not kidding. I get emails saying there's no European Union.
Really?
Oh, yeah. These people... Limbaugh says that the CFR doesn't exist.
Oh, my goodness.
Anyways, I'm going to shut up, Mr. Skelton. You're on with us. Tell us what it's been like today. You say you've talked to him. Please continue.
Well, I was just going to say that for about sort of 15, 20 minutes, it was very exciting. I've got to confess, it was very exciting. I was being followed along. I managed to double back through a cafe. I managed to make my tail. I managed to talk to them. Make them admit they were policemen. I took their photograph. They didn't like that. And but hopefully that photograph's been published now on the Guardian website.
No, that's the spirit. That's the spirit.
But, and then it was great. And then I went to the... great. It wasn't great. Obviously, I was being followed. But then I went to the police station. I said, can you stop? They were very nice. And they said yes. And do you know what? And now I'm annoyed. I'm furious. And I feel threatened. I feel... like I've been criminalized. I'm walking around. To the best of my knowledge, I'm a decent, upstanding citizen, and I've been criminalized by the presence of Bilderberg here. They have put pressure onto the local police to follow me around, and that's just not fair. They can check me out. They know who I am, and can they not make a rational decision on that? No, they can't. They've got to harass me at a very low level, but it's just constant, and I'm really disheartened by it. I really am.
Well, I'm reading some of the headlines of your latest dispatches, the London Guardian, as they were on screen, and it sounds almost apologetic, like our man is sorry he's causing so much trouble. Why is that the spin? So it's bad secret police keep kidnapping you every day and taking you away.